For a long time, I let myself look backwards. I let myself replay like every single thing I lost: my sister, my marriage, my job, my apartment. I let myself sit in the anger of having the rug pulled out from under me. And today I woke up and I realized something. I'm exhausted from mourning a life that doesn't fit me anymore. Hi, I'm Faith. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you are stuck looking at everything you've lost, watching your past life slip through your fingers, and wondering how you're supposed to survive that rubble, I want to invite you to shift your gaze with me today. Because there comes a point where you have to stop looking at all the wreckage and look at the person who survived it and realize how much you've gained. And that's what we're doing today. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I thought success looked like. Let's be honest about the American dream that we're all sold. I thought success looked like a checklist. Get married, have kids, get a good job, career, house, dog, car, vacations, boat, savings, retirement. And look, there's nothing wrong with working hard and having those things. If you have them, be proud of them. But when the foundation of my life collapsed, when the job went out of the window, the apartment went with it, the stability I had made for myself vanished, I learned the hard way that those things are external. They don't bring true happiness. You can have a great career, you can have status and a beautiful space and still be completely hollow inside if you're trading your soul to keep all of it afloat. The collapse of my old life stripped away all that padding, and it forced me to take a look at who I was and what was left underneath. So I had to learn the art of living on almost nothing and finding real peace. What's left underneath, a revelation that changed my entire life. When you lose your financial cushion, you find out what you are actually made of. I learned that my peace, my breath, and my internal quiet do not depend on a high-end salary, glamorous job, or a sprawling address. I learned how to find my joy in a quiet morning, journaling, in simple moments of stillness. I learned how to work through deep discouragement and heavy triggers, all entirely on my own, without a true support system. And this isn't a tragedy, it's a superpower. When you realize you can survive the absolute worst case scenario, walk through the fire with no safety net, no one can ever hold your survival over your head again. So, another thing I learned is the cost of betrayal and the price of help. Of course, that survival came with a price. I've had to learn some brutal lessons about people. I felt the gut-wrenching heartbreak of betrayal, not just from people who were supposed to love and support me, but from people who I thought were my friends and people that I let in. I've learned that some people don't just offer help out of the goodness of their hearts. They offer it because they want something in return. They want control over your choices, your mind, your body, your time. And experiencing that made me fiercely guard my sovereignty. I would rather struggle in my room rental on my own terms than ever trade my freedom for security with someone who wants to own me. Now for the real success story. I'm done crying over what I lost. I don't want to give my energy to that anymore. I don't want a job that demands my soul. I don't want a life built on just outward status if it means that I'm constantly stressed and disconnected from my true self. In my opinion, in my experience, true success isn't a title, a car, a mansion, or status. True success is looking in the mirror after surviving family betrayal, job loss, death, and seeing a woman who is so soft and entirely unbreakable. If you're tired of mourning your past, take a deep breath with me right now. Look at how far you've come. You are wiser, you're stronger, and you're entirely sovereign. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for witnessing my journey. I see you, I hear you, and you're not alone. I love you. Bye for now. It's Faith.